am Natalie Zundel with the Consumer Technology Association Foundation. I'm here on CES 2022 show floor looking for companies that are integrating accessibility and aging solutions into their products. And I am talking with Jennings of Whill. He's their VP of Marketing, and he's going to do a demo of the products they have brought to CES.
Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, we are super excited to be here this year. We have won the 2022 Innovation Award for our Model F unit, which I'm going to show you guys in a couple of minutes. But I want to kind of walk you through a little bit of the vision and the history of the company. This company was founded on the idea of, really helping people to feel empowered and enabled, and to live their lives the way they want to live them as they age and as their capabilities may change over time. Over here we have our most innovative high-tech solution, and this is our autonomous model. And where we deploy a unit like this is in areas where you typically have a challenge, like an airport, where right now the traditional model is you kind of come up to the ticket counter and you request a push service to your gate. And there's a lot of lost freedom there. You don't have the opportunity to decide where you want to go. Do you want to go to the bathroom? Do you want to go to the store? Do you want to enjoy that airport experience? You're kind of stuck with that person that's pushing you to the gate. So with our autonomous model, a customer is able to check into their flight, sit down in the chair, put in their gate number, and this will start to bring them through the airport. And we've mapped out the inside of the airport or a hospital location, and it will actively avoid collisions with people. It will be able to move in and out of the ebb and flow of traffic within an airport. We've got photo sensors, there's some LiDAR as well, so it knows where it is within the location, but also actively maneuvers throughout the facility. Another cool feature is if you decide, hey, you know what, I would like to go over to Starbucks or I'd like to go browse the store, you just push the manual mode and then you can control it with this controller, just like you would any other device. When you're ready to continue on your way, hit resume trip and it will bring you the rest of the way to your gate. The great thing and the great benefit for the airport is when you get to the gate, you now step off and the unit now knows that it's ready to go back to the front and find another customer. So it will bring itself back, dock itself on a charging station, and now you've created a benefit of a better experience for the user and a more cost-effective solution for the airport because of the reduced labor costs. So another big part of our business is really empowering people day to day. There are a lot of people who have mobility challenges within the U.S. and across the world, aging, whether it's due to injuries, age, illnesses, etc. We've got our latest device here, the Model F, and as you can see, it doesn't look like a medical device at all. It looks like a super high-tech, fun, stylish power chair. Cool features about this are it is foldable. So if you've got tight spaces where you're going on, say, a cruise, or you've got a small apartment, this can roll under the bed, you can put it in the closet, and it's always there and it's ready for you. And it's literally less than 2 seconds from fold to function. We've got a controller here. It's got 4 different speeds. So depending on the situation and your comfort level, you can adjust the speed. You can also adjust the drive functionality from being a little bit more responsive and peppy to smoother if you'd like a smoother ride. You've got full app connectability. So if you're having a situation where you need to take over control for a loved one, or if you're a caretaker, you can take over control in the app and drive that device for the user. You can also move to the other side of the room or the other side of the restaurant if you'd like to sit down at a table and kind of get it out of the way without having to ask for assistance, which is further empowering that individual to not need help. In addition to that, we've got interchangeable arm covers, so you can change the colors. You see we've got red here, white over here, we've got green on this side. You get 12.4 miles per charge, which is pretty much as far as anyone is ever going to go in a day. And if you are an adventurer and you need to go farther than that, it's a 6-pound lithium-ion battery, so it's super easy to carry a couple extras with you. Put them in the basket that comes underneath the device, and you are good to go as long as you need. For those who are looking for something with a little bit more power, a little bit more customization as far as settings and feel, we have the Whill CI2. And this product came out in May of last year here in North America. It's got a ton of features. It's got armrests that come up and down on both sides for ease of transfer in and out of the device. It has what we call an Omni Wheel, which if you look down here on the wheels, as I turn them, it is a wheel made up of wheels. So that allows you to have maneuverability in tight spaces. You don't have the need for a tiller. You can also have a much larger wheel, so you can go over larger gaps like railroad tracks without ever having to worry about your tires getting stuck. We have 3 different seat widths, so a lot of variability and flexibility with what you need. If you're more comfortable in a tighter seat because you use it more frequently, or you need a wider width for baggy clothing, etc. You have 3 options there. You get 11.4 miles on a charge. This is going to use the same battery as the Model F. So if you have one of each unit, you only need to have 1 battery. Helps you save a little bit there as well. But the beauty of this device is, as it is a fully functioning chair with a ton of customizations as far as settings, seats, arm heights, seat height, back height, etc., it's also fully portable. So you don't have to worry about being in a big, clunky chair, trying to get into an Uber in a foreign city that you're visiting. You can get into any taxi, any cab, in seconds. We have brand ambassadors and enthusiasts who travel all over the world with this and love the fact that they never have to worry about waiting for a wheelchair-equipped taxi or van. So just like that, the heaviest part is 43 pounds. Snap, snap. There's a view hole in the top, so it's really easy to align. That seat cushion back down. Quick lock in place. Put your basket back underneath. Your battery. And you're good to go.
The Model CI2 and then the Model F both come with Bluetooth connectivity, where you can monitor device statistics. You can lock the device so nobody can power it on while you're not using it. So if you have grandkids, you don't want them playing with your device, you can lock the chair. These are the 3-speed profiles John mentioned earlier that you can manage within the app. And then finally, this is a remote control. So as a caregiver, it's a great attendant control, so you can walk side by side with the user while you drive the device for them. Whereas the user yourself, you can move the device out of your way once you transfer off, or you can bring it to you when you need it. So I'll show you a quick demonstration right now. So if you look down here, you're basically looking down at the joystick of the device, and you can go ahead and control the chair that manner.